every emotion built on constructs through the ages, theological constructs, religious constructs, and all kinds of constructs, including scientific constructs. So if you want to end that struggle, including the struggle of questioning karma and dharma, then just be. And what unfolds next is known only to the infinite field of consciousness, which is your being. How would I summarize this in one sentence? And that one sentence is: to be independent of karma, follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. To experience true dharma, also follow your bliss, because your fundamental ground of existence is just that Sat Chit Ananda, truth, awareness and bliss. Sat Chit Ananda, truth, awareness and bliss. Follow your bliss. Karma is basically what we call an echo from the past. Past experiences and interpretations of past experiences create situations, circumstances, events, relationship of our current experience of whatever is happening. And therefore, karma is kind of a statistical probability of events as a result of the conditioned mind. The ultimate goal, of course, of our life is to go beyond karma and discover truth. Karma is binding. It doesn't matter whether it's good karma or bad karma, but those are also interpretations. Karma is binding. It imprisons us to basically repeat what has happened in the past. Once again, karma is binding. It imprisons us to repeat what's happened in the past. And therefore, karma is, in a sense, a lack of creativity. Now, let's address the other idea, which you call dharma, which the Vedic tradition calls dharma. Dharma means purpose in life. So it's what you basically are here to do as an individual. When your job, your career, and that which we call our higher calling, commitment to something bigger than ourselves, when they all match, then we are in dharma. So dharma is also purpose in life. What would you do if you had all the money in the world and all the time in the world? How would you express your unique talents? Which is, I think, what you're doing as a violinist and a composer. And who would benefit from them, which is also happening, because all the people who come to your performances are enjoying the experience you're giving them. So it seems like you're already in dharma. Karma is, as I said, binding. So you will always be subject to karma unless you question what fundamental reality is. Dharma is also a human concept till actually we experience what is called a total waking up to reality. So let me explain what that means, okay? Let me explain in a stepwise manner what that means. First of all, the only thing that is real is existence. Existence. We are aware that we exist. There is existence and awareness of existence. Now, as we peel away the layers of our constructs, then we experience pure existence as just awareness. Everything else is a result of conditioning, what we call thoughts. No one knows where thoughts come from, other than they're a projection of our conditioned mind. But as our experience of thoughts occurs, all that we are aware of is that they arise and fall in awareness. No one can predict what their next thought will be. If you close your eyes and ask yourself, I wonder what my next thought will be, and wait for it, you'll be surprised that it actually doesn't show up for a while and you start to fall into awareness itself. So just like no one can predict what their next thought will be, no one can predict what will happen to them with any certainty. The next moment could bring anything, large or small. Yes, we live by routines which gives orderliness to our lives, but these routines are human, man-made. Step out of them and life becomes radically unpredictable. We cannot tell if the next thought or event will be trivial or momentous, a repetition of our old thoughts or something new and insightful. Therefore, having a fixed viewpoint about how our mind works, even fixed viewpoint about karma and dharma and how the world works, is pointless because ultimately it's illusory, it's a construct. This is why struggling with the mind never works. And this is what I suspect is happening to you right now, Sonia. You're struggling with the mind. If you stop trying to figure out your mind and the world and life itself, once again, if you stop trying to figure out the mind and the world and life itself, what is left is an open field of possibilities. The reason we all envy childhood, I think you are also referring to your childhood, is that there was innocence and there is wisdom in innocence. So children already exist in this open field of possibilities. A possibility isn't a thought. It's not an image, nor is it a feeling, nor is it a sensation. It is existence unadorned by mental constructs. And in an authentic way, this field of possibilities is the only real thing. Because you're conscious, you're participating in the field of consciousness even while doing nothing, just in being. Even in deep sleep, your fundamental existence hasn't gone away or turned to be nothing. In fact, deep sleep is so enjoyable because we return to the most real thing in life, being immersed in the field of consciousness. It isn't necessary to be more aware of anything. The most authentic state is simply being aware, without any content, baggage, or constructs, including the baggage or construct that we call karma and dharma. To be open, aware, and present is an ordinary experience that everyone has every day. Only we don't give it much value because we identify with the contents of the mind and the baggage of our lives all the time. Right now you're identifying with those constructs. So final point, by making a shift toward the simple state of being aware, we reach the goal of a life that is fulfilling in and of itself. There is nothing to seek, no improvement to make. Awareness must first be secured, and from this starting point, all change is put into the proper perspective. The play of consciousness is witnessed and accepted as a natural thing. But instead of losing ourselves in change, we stand in a secure state of awareness. The only thing that doesn't change, from which change is no longer threatening or enticing. Change is consciousness modifying itself in infinite ways. Non-change is consciousness before it manifests into something we can see, hear, touch, taste, smell, or think about. So if you go to my last point, you will realize that what I'm saying is that in the deeper reality, everything in existence consists of just consciousness endlessly modifying itself. We call those modifications mind, brain, body, universe. But those are just constructs. So in the bigger picture, you and I are consciousness and nothing else, our physical bodies being no more than generic experience. Our physical bodies are basically identifications. They are no more than an experience in the same way as a mountain, a tree, or a cloud. Of course, no one who believes in the current models of reality, who believes that the body and especially the brain is a special, unique creation existing apart from other objects, will even understand this. Also, do recognize that consciousness itself is inconceivable because it has no form. And so the mind that tries to grasp it is made of nothing but consciousness itself. The individual mind pretends that it can stand somewhere apart from the infinite field of consciousness, but this is an illusion. Like a wave pretending that it is standing apart from the ocean. Now I know some of this will be very difficult for some of you, but go back and listen to this tape, because in the end you can achieve what is called awakening just through the direct path, which means total transformation is here and now. There's a shift of identity away from the ego personality that exists in the illusion of separation and toward just the simplest state of being or awareness. So our conditioned mind, of course, prevents that from happening because of centuries of struggle and futility. Is the recycling of every thought, every emotion, built on constructs through the ages, theological constructs, religious constructs, and all kinds of constructs, including scientific constructs. So if you want to end that struggle, including the struggle of questioning karma and dharma, then just be. And what unfolds next is known only to the infinite field of consciousness, which is your being. How would I summarize this in one sentence? And that one sentence is: to be independent of karma, follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. To experience true dharma, also follow your bliss, because your fundamental ground of existence is just that Sat Chit Ananda, truth, awareness and bliss. Sat Chit Ananda, truth, awareness and bliss. Follow your bliss.
This poem is inspired by Deepak Chopra's teachings. Breathe in, the karma unwinds, like petals opening to the sun. Your bliss is the soft stream, whispering, follow me. Breathe out, the truth rises, clear as a bell in morning fog. No need to force the flow. Nature holds no tension. Each step in light, each smiling peace is the dharma alive, moving as trees sway in the wind. Be still and know this is enough, to flow, to love, to simply be.